welcome to Vinyasa. My name is Theresa Rose Adams. We're going to start a nice easy seat today, Sukhasana, crisscross applesauce. And take a moment and rock side to side, maybe find some circles. Start to waken up your body. Place your hands at heart center. With your next exhale, release all of your air. Inhale through your nose. Exhale side out with an open mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale side out. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, side out. Close your lips and start to work your breath in and out through your nose, welcoming your Ujjayi pranayama. Thank you for joining me. Please remember, this is your practice. If something hurts, stop. You can always welcome a different pose, a different movement. Stand and dance, or refocus in child's pose. Big, beautiful breath. Side out through your mouth. Close your lips, come back to your Ujjayi pranayama, in and out through your nose. With your inhale, find a slight smile with your lips. Exhale, find a slight constriction in the back of your throat, making your exhale audible. I am happy, I am kind, I am loved. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, twist to your right. Left hand on your right knee, right hand on your mat behind your tailbone. Inhale, lengthen and strengthen your spine. Exhale, eyes over your right shoulder. Inhale, eyes forward. Exhale, hands to knees. Rock back on your glutes and switch what leg is in front, what leg is behind. Reroot down through your sit bones. Hands on your knees. Flip your palms up. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, twist to your left. Right hand on your left knee, left hand on your mat behind your tailbone. Inhale, lengthen and strengthen your spine. Exhale, eyes over your left shoulder. Inhale, eyes forward. Exhale, hands to knees. Rock onto all fours, center of your mat. Find your tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Find any playful movement that feels good. And you don't need any props for this practice. I'm using a mat because the ground is not soft yet. Fingertips spread wide, gaze in between your hands. Inhale, shine your heart forward, lift your tailbone, lower your belly button. Exhale, tuck your chin and tailbone, push your belly button up high. Inhale, shine your heart, lift your tailbone, lower your belly button. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, shine, option to roll through your shoulders. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, neutral. Walk your hands one big step forward, pinkies towards the outer edges of your mat, or a little farther apart. Curl your toes under, hover your knees. Inhale, Inhale through your crown. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Walk it out, straighten one leg, bend the other. Again, find any playful movement that feels good. Find a generous bend in your knees. Gaze forward. Take your time, taking as many steps as you can. All the way to the top of your mat. Into your forward fold. Head hangs low, hips high. Inhale, halfway lift. Gaze at your big toes. Find a long, strong spine. Hands to thighs or shins. Inhale through your crown. Exhale, forward fold. Lead with your heart. Let your head hang low. Bend your knees. Inhale, hands to heart center. With a flat back, slowly stand up tall. Keep the bend in your knees. Once your crown is lifted, straighten your legs. Big belly breath in through your nose. Out through your mouth. I am happy. I am kind. I am loved. Come back to your Ujjayi Pranayama, your victorious breath. Inhale through your crown. Exhale, ragdoll. Generous bend in your knees. Let your head hang low. Let your arms rest. Wiggle out your tail. Bend your legs so much that maybe your body rests on your thighs. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Bring your thumbs to your neck. Give yourself a little neck massage. Find a little traction or a little movement, whatever feels good for you. Release your arms. Plant your hands on your mat. Inhale, step back, high plank. Fingertips spread wide. You also have the option to come to a tabletop here. Whenever a plank is given, a tabletop is always an option. Inhale through your crown. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg sweeps high. Exhale, knee towards nose. Release your foot, low lunge. Stack your knee over your ankle. Release your left knee. Option to keep your left toes curled under or release them. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, cactus, find your shine. Kiss your shoulder blades together. Gaze can be forward or lift. Inhale, reach your arms high. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Inhale, left arm reaches up high. Exhale, reach it over to the right. Option for your gaze, your drishti. It can be forward, down towards your right hip, or up under your top arm. Find a slight tuck of your left glute. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, open arm twist towards your right. Arms come to a T. Bring your heart up over your hip. Again, find your drishti, your gaze point. Forward, to the side, or back towards your right fingertips. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, frame your foot. If your left toes are released, curl them under. Lift your left knee. Plant your hands. Inhale, right leg steps back, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to your stomach. Point your toes. Push the top of your feet down to your mat. Inhale, lift your head and heart. Maybe you hover your hands. Exhale, release. Curl your toes under. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. Exhale, knee towards nose. Release your foot, low lunge, knee over ankle. Release your right knee. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, cactus, find your shine. Inhale, reach high. Grab your right wrist. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Ooh, I got some in my eye. Exhale, reach it over to the left. Find a slight tuck of your right glute and find your gaze, your drishti. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, open arm twist towards your left. Bring your heart up over your hip. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, frame your foot, low lunge. Plant your hands, curl your right toes under, lift your right knee. Inhale, left leg steps back, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down under your stomach. Point your toes, push the top of your feet down. Inhale, lift your head and heart. Exhale, release. Curl your toes under. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Generous bend in your knees, gaze forward. Step, hop, float. Travel to the top of your mat. Forward fold, Uttanasana, head hangs low, hips high. Inhale, halfway lift, heart comes high. Exhale, fold and surrender. Generous bend in your knees, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift your crown. Exhale, straighten your legs. Big belly breath, inhale through your nose. Exhale, side out with an open mouth. I'm happy, I am kind, I am loved. Option to come back to your Ujjayi pranayama, in and out through your nose or your natural organic breath. Inhale through your crown. Exhale, fold and surrender. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg sweeps high. Exhale, knee towards nose. Release your foot, low lunge. For a little balance help, eyes at your big toe. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, cactus, find your shine. Inhale, reach high. Grab your left wrist. Straighten through your left leg. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, reach it over to the right. Find your drishti. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, left heel pivots in and down. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Draw a line of chalk from your front heel to your back arch. Bend into your front leg. Push your thigh over to the right. Say hi to your big toe from inside of your front thigh. Arms to a T. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Gaze forward. Right palm flips up. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, paint the sky with your right hand. Left hand to left leg. Shine through your heart. Keep the bend in your front knee. Push your thigh over to the right. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, windmill your hands down, low lunge. Frame your foot, left heel pivots up. Right leg steps back, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to your stomach. Point your toes. Push your feet down. Inhale, lift your head and heart. Exhale, release. Curl your toes. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. Exhale, knee towards nose. Release your foot, low lunge. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, cactus, find your shine. Inhale, reach high. Grab your right wrist. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, reach it over to the left. Whee! Find your drishti. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, right heel pivots in and down, warrior two. Find your pose, draw your line. Push your thigh over to the left. Arms to a T, say hi to your big toe. Gaze forward. I am happy. I am kind. I am loved. Flip your left palm up. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, paint the sky with your left hand to right leg. Shine through your heart. Bend into your left knee. Push your thigh over to the left. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, windmill down, low lunge. Frame your foot, right heel pivots up. Inhale, left leg steps back. Exhale, lower all the way down to your stomach. Point your toes. Inhale, lift your head and heart. Exhale, release. Curl your toes under. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Generous bend in your legs, gaze forward. Travel to the top of your mat. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Generous bend in your legs, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift your crown. Exhale, straighten your legs. Big belly breath in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Close your lips, come back to your Ujjayi pranayama. I'm happy, I'm kind, I am loved. Inhale through your crown. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Generous bend in your legs. Walk your right hand a foot center in front of you. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Straighten through your left leg. We're going to bring in your gaze up towards your left hand. Keep the bend in your right leg. Float your left hand down and place it where your right is. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Straighten through your right leg. Bend into your left. We're going to bring in your gaze up towards your right hand. Float your right hand down. Plant your hands on your mat. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to your stomach. Point your toes. Slide your legs mat distance apart. Hands walk wide. Fingertips down, elbows up. Inhale, lift your head and heart. Exhale, eyes over your right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, eyes over your left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, release. Slide your arms behind you, palms up, legs hip distance apart. Left ear to your mat, reverse Shavasana. Big belly breath. Inhale, lift your head and heart. Exhale, right ear to your mat. Big belly breath. Slide your hands under your shoulders. Inhale, lift your head and heart. Curl your toes under. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg sweeps high. Exhale, knee towards nose. Release your foot, low lunge. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, cactus, find your shine. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, open arm twist towards your right. Bring your hip up over your hip. Option to lower your left knee or keep it lifted. Find your gaze. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, left heel pivots in and down, warrior two. Gaze forward. I am happy. I am kind. I am loved. Right palm flips up. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, paint the sky with your right hand, left hand to left leg. Revolve your warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, windmill down, low lunge. Plant your hands. Inhale, right leg steps back, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to your stomach. Point your toes, slide your legs mat distance apart. Fingertips walk wide, elbows up. Inhale, lift your head and heart. Exhale, release. Push the top of your feet down. Inhale, lift your head and heart. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift your head and heart. Exhale, release. Hands under shoulders, legs hip distance apart. Curl your toes under. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. Exhale, knee towards nose. Release your foot, low lunge. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, cactus, find your shine. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, open arm twist towards your left. Arms to a T. Heart comes up over your hip. Find your drishti. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, right heel pivots in and down. Warrior two, find your pose. Gaze forward. I am happy. I am kind. I am loved. Left palm flips up. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, paint the sky with your left hand, right hand to right leg. Shine your heart. Connect your breath. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, windmill down, low lunge. Inhale, left leg steps back, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to your stomach, point your toes. Slide your legs mat distance apart. Fingertips walk wide, elbows up. Inhale, lift your head and heart, hold. Roll your shoulders down and back. Push the top of your feet down. If you have any low back pain, come a little out of this. Maybe come into it a little softer, or you take a different connecting vinyasa. With your next exhale, float your heart down, left ear to your mat, arms reach behind you, palms up. Reverse Shavasana, 3 belly breaths. Inhale, lift your head and heart. Exhale, release your right ear. 3 belly breaths. Hands under shoulders. Inhale, lift your head, legs hip distance apart. Curl your toes under. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, release your knees. Push back towards your heels. Knees can be close or you can spread them wide. Let your heart and your head melt. Child's pose. I am happy, I am kind, I am loved. Focus your breath through your back, your spine. Focus it into any spots of tension or tightness. With your next inhale, walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. They can stay on, you can walk them off. Maybe you place your left hand on top of your right. Let your heart and head melt. Focus your breath into your left side body. Inhale, walk your hands through center over to the left. Right hand on top of your left. Focus your breath into your right side body. Let your head and heart melt. Walk your hands center, rise up onto all fours, sit over onto one hip, and make your way onto your back. Straighten your legs long, reach your arms up overhead and find a good morning stretch, a full body yawn. Pull both knees into your chest, interlace your fingers on top of your shins or behind your thighs. Flex your feet. Inhale through your crown. Exhale, tuck your chin towards your chest, forehead towards knees. Uttanasana, double leg wind reliever. Exhale, release your head. Reach for the outside of your feet, coming into happy baby. You can also reach for your shins or pant legs, big toes. Lots of options. As always, do whatever feels good. You can find stillness in the center or a little dance, a little movement. Pull your knees into your chest to give them a little squeeze. Release your feet down to your mat. Keep your legs bent. Walk your feet mat distance apart. Arms cactus above you. Palms up. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. Let go of any tension in your low back. Maybe find a release in your heart. One more time on each side. Knees lift up. And then let them gently come together. Left hand on your heart. Right hand on your stomach. With your next exhale, release all of your air. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, side out with an open mouth. Come back to your natural, organic breath. I am happy. I am kind. I am loved. Extend your legs long. Our hands can stay where they are. You rest your arms by your sides, palms up. Let go of any stored up energy, any wiggles or jiggles you need to release. And take this time in your Shavasana, your final resting pose. Give it to yourself as a gift. Letting all the love and kindness that you just sent to your body, your mind, and your breath melt into every ounce of your being. Please lay here for as long as you'd like. You can always pause the video. Whenever you're ready, inhale, reach your arms up high, come back to your good morning stretch. Bend your legs and make your way onto your favorite side. Use your arm as a pillow, pull your knees in close. Inhale, use your hands to help slowly guide you up. Coming back to your easy seat, crisscross applesauce. Place your hands at heart center into Anjali Mudra. Tuck your chin, honoring the great divine within. The light, the love, and the laughter within me honors and respects the light, the love, and the laughter within you. Thank you for letting me guide you through your practice. Namaste. And happy day. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. Again, this is an all levels class. No props are necessary. Feel free to use a mat, drink water as much as you'd like, and have the best day ever. I love you all. Thank you.